back, everybody. So today we're going to try a new brewery. This is Metazoa Brewing Company, and this is Hippopotamus. India Pale Ale, a bright citrus aroma with Citra and Mosaic hops balanced by a light sweetness from Vienna malt. So I'm actually, I was gonna say, so this is gonna be a little darker than a two row. But now that I think about it, I haven't used Vienna in a while. I'm still sure the SRM on Vienna is a little darker. I could be wrong. 7% ABV, 70 IBUs. So technically, this is balanced 100%. Because even in homebrewing, what I say, if your whatever your ABV is, that should be your IBUs. Just to new home brewers. So if you're at a 4.5% ABV, your IBUs should be 45. If you're at 7% ABV, you should be 70 IBUs. So yeah, this should be balanced. I've looked at some of this. I have not read the top. I do not want to. Bitterness is up there. Maltiness or malt is kind of, I don't know, 4, then color is a 3, whatever that means. I don't know where they are from. Oh, Indiana. Indianapolis, Indiana. Canned on 3/15/23. It's like a month old. I paid $3.89 for this. So pricing's good. 7% India Pale Ale at that price. So let's go ahead and get this open, get it into a glass, and see what I think about it. Looks like a pale ale. I don't know. I guess I would have to have one with like a 2-row side by side in order to find out if that Vienna. Man, I could have swore Vienna has a higher SRM, so it would be darker. Whatever. Off-white colored head, again, a little like translucent. I want to say brown, but you could say orange coming through the top of that. About a finger and a half of head. Lots of bubbles coming up. Golden yellow in color. Good color. I mean, you can see me through that. I'm guessing it's filtered, but that's just me guessing. Let's go ahead and smell. It's got that citrus berry mix, kind of from that mosaic, maybe a little like sweet cotton candy, but still on the berry side, like a very sweet berry. Mosaic, I'll get berry, I'll get a little bit of cotton candy out of, but the Citra. Yeah, those are. Oh, it could be from the Vienna. I forgot the sweetness. There is citrus in there, but I've seen Citra go both ways. Um, some Most of the time it's going to go to the citrus side, but I have made a Citra clone. I don't remember what the name of it was. It started with Northern Brewer. I bought it there. I made it. I liked it. Then I made my own just with buying the grain and buying the hops instead of getting the kit. And both times that I made it, it was more towards the fruitier side, which I thought was kind of weird. Um, but like Outside Ales, Citra, whatever, is the first beer I've had that I had with Citra in it, and that was more citrus based. But I think it's that mosaic kind of pushing it both ways. If anything, I would say like a sweeter orange, maybe with a little bitterness going into a grapefruit, but that sweetness still goes to that like berry cotton candy in there. Smells good. Let's go ahead and taste. Dry. Um, wow. Okay. That sweetness goes, but I think it's kind of weird because you don't get a lot in the taste. It's almost like there's too much carbonation. It goes down, it's dry, but then you almost get what's on the palate. Like that citrus sweetness, a little bit of berry. Very dry though. Not like a brute, but dry. That one's a little better, but still, like I can't even swallow. Um, it is kind of on the thicker side, pushing that double. It's 7%. It's gonna. Uh, I get a little malt in there, but I think the sweetness is there. You can pick that up at the first half of the palate, but I think with the 70 IBUs, they kind of hit at the end. So it kind of washes that sweetness out, which I like. I would rather have a higher IBU bitter beer than a sweeter beer. It, I'm going to take this back. It's kind of light. It's almost like now, it's still a little dry, but it's light, but I'm getting that maltiness like you would get in a double IPA. You don't get there's some bitterness on the back end, but nothing like a grapefruit rind bitterness. You don't get that. It's like straight bitterness. Um, but the sweetness, I'm guessing of that Vienna, help it. But you still get that citrus and that berry. I think. Uh, this is a weird one. It almost I guess if I wasn't doing reviews and saying this stuff, I would almost think it's all malt. Like even the aftertaste, like a lot of malt bitterness. It, but I can still taste like the generic citrus and the berry. But that bitterness does run. So hopefully you like bitter beers. Um, I would have to go 3.85 out of 5. On Untappd, I'll give it a 3.7 since that's closer. 3.75. Uh, I think I want that maltiness turned down. I'm still trying to think. We've done Vienna homebrews, and I'm trying to remember what that was like, and I can't. That's been a long time ago. Yeah, 3.85 on Untappd. I will give it a 3.75. It's just you landed closer to 3.75 than you did 4. Like they're gonna watch this. Um, 10 of my friends have checked it in 3.88 out of 5. Almost 12,000 people have rated this. 3.84. So I'm right there. Floral. Let's see what they're saying. Hoppy citrus, bitter, dry, light. I mean, I never said hoppy, but citrus, bitter, dry, light. I've said that. So yeah, I think that's right on. They're calling American IPA. Let's just see if anybody. So one person said floral hop. What are they? Where's the floral coming from? Let's see if anybody else said floral. Nope. Um, classic hop flavor? I don't know. Oh, Warren said classic hop flavor. Huh, that's weird. That surprised me. Um, yeah, I don't think it's floral at all because usually I pull that out, and I don't think that mixture we'll have to brew some beers with them just to see. I don't think that's going to give you floral. But yeah, definitely one to pick them, try. Can't wait to find some more of their beer. If you enjoyed this review, check some more out over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. And until next time, cheers.